Victor Frankenstein's creature may not start a fight, but he sure will finish one. One thing I really loved about Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein adaptation, aside from Jacob Elordi's wonderful acting, was the exploration of what makes someone or something monstrous. Like, to bastardize a Wicked quote, is monstrousness something that you're born with, or is it something that's thrown at you? Because despite the gore of it all, the bone breaking of it all, the put the paws on him energy that the creature consistently has, a lot of the physical and violent altercations he finds himself involved in could be read as acts of self-defense. Throughout this movie, when people see the creature, they react with a shoot first, ask questions later mentality because of his physical abnormalities. And you can understand why the humans are acting like this. Like, sometimes they are seeing him near an injured person or a dead person and they incorrectly assume he's the one responsible. Basically, are discovering they're in a monster movie and they're acting accordingly. But the creature is very clear, like, I'm not monstrous. I didn't ask to be cast as the monster in this movie. That's a role you guys are putting on me because I look different, because the circumstances of my birth are different than yours. In fact, he's inherently shy and timid and frightens easily. Like, he doesn't have the temperament of a monster at all. In the moments where he does, you could argue, have that temperament of a monster, or maybe you could describe him as being the sole aggressor, are the moments later in the film where he's confronting Victor Frankenstein and asking, like, make me a companion so I don't have to be lonely and live in isolation. Victor says no, and he responds by, like, throwing him across the room. And what was fascinating to me was, in that moment, I hesitated to describe his actions as monstrous. And part of that is because, while yes, you do have the fact that he's a creation asking his creator to do him a solid, and when he says no, he's throwing a tantrum, you also can't ignore that this is a former victim who is confronting their abuser. Like, Victor Frankenstein, when he first made the creature, kept him chained up in the basement. He beat him repeatedly. He tried to murder him. This is a monster movie. Who really is the monster here? And as far as Guillermo del Toro's adaptation is concerned, it is Victor. And out of all of the ways Guillermo del Toro makes that argument with this film, to me the most fascinating was by having the creature be someone who, when he does resort to violence, oftentimes you could read it as this act of self-defense.